It was a Sunday unlike any other. It was sunny, and the birds were humming the echoing sounds of the last hymn as I sat waiting in the pastor's office. Sitting next to me was my best friend, and we had both stood up in front of the whole church as 7-year-olds and said that we believed in Jesus and were ready to be baptized. Coming from a covenant church, that was how it was done. As soon as I jumped in that tub, I held my nose and closed my eyes, only to hear, "Not yet, kid." But what happened there was a transformation that I wouldn't realize until much later in life. The next Sunday, I sat in children's church feeling somewhat unchanged. All these grown-ups were congratulating me, and I had no idea why. And like a machine, I, for what seemed like the millionth time, answered all of the leaders' questions about the Bible story correctly and got to play on the playground, same as the week before, and the week before that, and the week before that. Then in 6th grade, as I was sitting down to lunch with a friend of mine, he proceeded to tell me how wrong and stupid I was for believing in any religion. Up to this point, I thought everyone was a Christian, everyone believed in God, and everyone was a nice person. I stood up for my faith, sitting on the edge of the bench, staring him in the eyes while my other friends just sat and watched. But he shut me down. He essentially ripped my power cord out of the wall. I was distraught. Then began the doubt. Now fast forward about a year and flip my life completely on its head. That's where I was when I moved to Glendale. New town, new school, knew just about everything else. I remember thinking as I first stepped in the doors of GPC, I don't want to be here. Why is my mom making me go through this? I'm already going through so many new things. Why am I walking into a building that I have no memory of? Then all of a sudden, I got a holy smack across the face. During the benediction, I heard a little something down the row. I turned my head and saw my mom crying. Us kids thought this was weird. We had never seen my mom cry in church before. That benediction just happened to be, "You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you." I only today realized the significance of that. Because whatever God did, it must have worked. Because here I am today. I stand humbled before you, relatively unscathed, and ready for the next step. Today is the day that I am replanted in good soil, growing up in Christ and in love and in this family. And ever since that moment, God has called me to various service opportunities that have changed lives, but most importantly, mine. Jesus became my big brother, guiding me when I had no idea who anyone was, challenging me, confronting me, checking up on me, teaching me, and no matter what, he had my back. Even when I told him to his face that he didn't love me and he was just as fake as one of those Elvis impersonators. One thing that to this day I want to do is emulate what Jesus did in the big brother sense to my little brother, the best I know how, and to the best of my abilities. Now, my faith started like many who grew up in the church. What became an easy say the right answer, monotonous hour before I got to play with friends has over the years turned into a radical lifestyle that I would not give up for the world. It's the beauty of the gospel, isn't it? That omnipresence of God in time and space. What happens one moment may be the fuel you need to carry on in life.